Shalom, guys. I hope that you're doing absolutely wonderful. Today is the 11th of December, 2020. Welcome back if you're returning, and if you're new, listen, I'm just real spiritual. All right, I use all kinds of stuff on my readings. I've had an awakening, but I do love Jehovah Elohim. He is maker and ruler of everything. He inhabits the eternities. He is he's just beautiful, and I love him, and that's who I'm connecting with when I do my readings. I use the scripture and the Hebraic language in my readings. It's actually part of the tarot, so if you didn't know that, you do know it now. I love Jehovah. He's magnificent, and he's tangible here, and he's worthy to be praised and have glory and honor because he owns it anyway. But I'm not churchy and I'm not religious, okay? Could appear that way. I take my job seriously on my channels, and I'm in a spiritual mode when I am working. So sometimes it comes out really intense, but it's always for uprightness sake and for the truth. And so anyway, that's kind of who I am in a nutshell if you stay. If not, then thanks for checking me out. Let's go ahead and get in here, guys. Did I say happy birthday, happy anniversary, all that kind of stuff? If I didn't, then I'm saying it now. And if I said it twice, we'll double the blessing for you all. Jehovah, I just appreciate you so very much. I thank you for Yeshua, salvation. I thank you that you give us the authority over our enemies in the heavenly realms, and we take our position and we sit in those heavenly places, and we just cast every wicked demonic energy down by way of Yeshua, your holy name, Jehovah. Take them right down and shove them to the lower parts of the earth where they belong. I ask for your wisdom, your knowledge, your understanding to rest upon me. What do you want to bring out here, please? What's the message? I thank you for your tangible anointing that destroys every yoke of bondage. So we have an awakening here. This is the Hangman, and this has the feel of the cross between the Judgment card and the Hangman. But because there's an awakening, somebody's flipped upside down, trying to look at things from different points of views. Have either had a temporary standstill and you're getting off of the tree because you've now got the awakening, or you're flipped upside down so that you can have some type of information come to you to have your awakening. This card can go to if you're dealing with, I did see the Justice card today, and if you are dealing with legal matters, this can be prison. This can go back to prophecy. This can go back to sacrificing things, physically, emotionally, spiritually, however you need to take it. This can go back to poisons and things like that as well. Psychedelic behaviors, confusion, stuff like that. So we have the Lovers card. So if somebody's trying to flip upside down, try to figure out a decision about love or an intimate relationship, or needed to carefully weigh out some type of a decision here within something, then that's what's showing. So the Two of Swords just came out in my other reading on my other channel, and this is somebody who's locking somebody up. Okay, if it's your ex, then it's your ex, or some type of ex issue of something. But there are two beings here just doing this, okay? And so somebody's flipped upside down trying to figure out something. This card states that somebody's just been unwilling to make some type of a decision here, and that they've just been sitting in a stalemate or putting other people in a stalemate within some type of a decision where love, this would be somebody who should be in your life. This is the card that I always state somebody's supposed to be in your life card, because it is. If this is just family issues, then it's just family issues. If it is a love issue, then it's a love issue. If it's a work issue, then you got people that are supposed to be in your path as well. So whatever this is, somebody though in the mix has been causing a confusing energy to exist. And they've been unwilling to make a decision, or they've been just, trying to protect something that for whatever their self or whatever's going on here. We definitely do have energies of messages. Now, if you're sharing a child with someone, the page can go to little children and teenagers. Not everybody is dealing with that, but some people are, and it's here. And there's pregnancy issues with the Ace of Cups, but that's also love. And somebody is is in love, but if your ex is involved and they're jealous as all get out, or something's taking place because they don't want somebody to be around their child or something like that because of the sharing energy that's been there, then some people are dealing with that kind of crap. Some people need to just freaking move on now. And it's hard to deal with people's exes sometimes. It's just keeping things locked up like that. And people can't come together and really just be fair. But it says that somebody's just, they're pretending like there's no problem, but there is a problem. There is a problem. It's got somebody flipped upside down. So whatever the freaking problem is, there is a problem here. Okay. So there's love. There's falling in love. So for some of you all, you do have a connection here. All right. I want to see what this word is. Yeah. So the word out here that we get is join. It goes back to joining together a people, or joining together also through a debt or a lender or a borrower. Okay, some people got financial issues going on then, and there's some type of situation that's got somebody locked up within something then. We got pentacles here, so that go back to that kind of stuff anyway. So a joining together. There's an ornament here as well. There's a garland here. Okay, well, a wreath is here. Something about, well, we got, the holidays and stuff like that's also coming up, and you've got family issues and people wanting to get together and do some stuff and send a message and operate through love, but there's been somebody acting like, well, I'm just unwilling to even just go there or make a decision about that, don't want to, whatever. That kind of energy is here then for some people going through that kind of stuff. So this is that's the word that's coming out here. We've got at the bottom of the deck, the hermit. The hermit goes back to somebody who's really going within. Okay, well, somebody's flipped upside down, trying to make the decision. But we've got a problem here, Houston, about something here. The hermit goes back to, something that's been really filthy and dirty within a situation. It's the tet in the Hebrew. Trying to catch somebody up and store them in clay and something like that. So something's happened in the past, but then some type of dirty energy like that, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is. I mean, we do have prison out here for some people. This is a doctor, it could be a doctor, yes. It's a lawyer, it's a judge. Then we've got prison out here for somebody, and somebody acting like, well, I'm unwilling to make a decision because they know something like that. Then that's what's going on here. Or if it's your child that's holding things up and they're just acting so, like, why are you acting that way? If something's happened real dirty and they're trying to cover something up, then you're being shown why. There's something here. Somebody's pretending on purpose because they do know something. The hermit knows. He's high volume wisdom. He's got like out of this world guru type of information from within is what he represents for us. Gets that download. But somebody's really tried to go within, is now either got the aha moment of something, knows, or it is this hermit, or you're the person that I'm talking to that's holding up, and you do know, and you know why you're holding people up, because you don't want to go freaking prison, or it's something about a family member is here for some of you all, or it's a co-worker or something like that. There's something here, though, going on. So let's see what's taking place. Actually, let me look up the other word. Well, one of the combinations out here goes to something being scattered or a covering over of a large area. And the word is dew, D-E-W. But if we want to take the phonics, we had loans and stuff like that with the other connection here with the word that came out. Something's due, something's payment or something like that. Maybe it's child support situations that some of y'all are dealing with. I'm not sure, but the dew, like the rain, is here. It also goes back to the word ruin, a city that is covered over and made into a mound. And somebody's worried. They know something. So this is leadership, because that definitely can go back to some type of a leadership role here. And somebody's worried about some type of ruin. And being having to deal with that, whatever the messages would be about that. Somebody knows. They're pretending because they know they're covering up something. The word is cover. Yeah, somebody's covering up something. There's a lofty energy here. Yes, the divine's been really bringing out pride and ego. Really big and somebody real lofty. Well, that crap's coming down. There's a spot here as well. Take it as you must, but words as spots are here. We also have a lamb as well. Something's hammered here, a metal that has been hammered out, or maybe you work for sheet metal worker or something to do with the hammer, and spots are here, and the divine just continues to bring sheep out here. And if we are talking about spiritual leaders and things like that, then then we can bring that in here. I'm thinking of in the scripture, Jacob took the spotted lambs and stuff from his father-in-law. Anyway, I won't get into that. But that's something that's just kind of coming through my spirit. Anyway, we've got and somebody spotted in a situation as well, and they've stained something just in general for the energy itself. They know it. They know something's been spotted. They don't want that to be known because it's going to be scattered in the city and going to make somebody groan, I guess, for this decision. But look, you can only hold back so long. Jehovah's going to come in and make something, be known, because everything in the dark's going to come out. I don't care who you are and how lofty you are. Jehovah likes to bring that crap down. He's been saying it over and over, and you're not higher than the divine. I don't care how much of a guru you think you are. You do not get to run the show. Jehovah's going to make the decision in the end, don't you know? Yeah, there's a secret here. The word with the tet and the Lamed is a secret, a veil, a cover is here. Okay, well, it is what it is. So obviously, like I said, somebody's not just going to freaking sit there and hold people up for no reason. There is a reason. People can't get on board and do something and be kind and be loving regardless what's happened, and to get washed clean from something. There's a problem. Okay, the word here is a lizard. There's a camouflage here. Well, absolutely, somebody's operating by a lizard. The nasty, camouflage, gross, disgusting, spotted beast. It's here. And the word is also burn is here. Well, it knows its time is up. The devil's time is up, and it is going to be burned. So there's some type of a wrap here as well. To cover something by wrapping something around. And that's really been coming out. Yesterday I did some readings. I did not unlock those. I ended up deleting them, but we kept having the wrap come out here. That's huge. Let me take from this deck. Jehovah, you just continue to speak on. This is my Hebraic deck that Jehovah had me sit down the other day and write some things on. What do you want to expose about this nasty lizard energy that's been trying to control the cities, Jehovah? You're going to burn them up. A fire goes before you and burns up all your enemies. You are about love and walking in respect and bringing things to the light so people can be made whole. You're going to take down those stiff necks. He's already dealing with Jezebel, people. He ain't putting up with that energy anymore. There will be messages, and they will be solid messages, and it's to clean up the land, okay? So, yeah, we're dealing with somebody who's sick. This is a sick man. There's mortality energy here. This is something that's incurable within somebody. They're spotted. There's a lizard energy here, people. And that's why this person or this group or this being or whatever the crap is going on within somebody's mind space. All right. There's a physician here, but Jehovah's saying that there's something incurable here. There's a woeful type of energy here. There's a merchant being shown here. There's this also somebody's husband for some of you all. Some of you all, this is your wife. Some of you all, this is an ex. Some of you all, this is a merchant man as well. Okay, somebody who owns a business is here. Okay. Well, and somebody's been trying to figure out what is going on here. How do we release from this thing? Well, something's incurable, or you're dealing with somebody who's just sick on the inside, and that they're just mental there, and that's just the way they're wired. Something's happened within their situation, and that something's gone wrong within their mind space, and that's why they can't make a decision. They can't. It says they can't. They're unwilling because they can't do it. There's a sickness here within somebody, and that really was coming out in a reading that I did on my other channel. That the word was vomit, and somebody is sick. They are sick. Okay, and if they've sold their soul away and they become that way and they got a line of confusion on them, this is a confusion card, and that's why you won't figure out how to appease anybody. That was really coming out yesterday. This person can't be appeased. You're going to have to go beyond this person and allow the thing to be revealed. You're just going to have to, people. It is what it is. This person did something nasty, dirty. They're trying to cover it up because they know that portion of the situation. For those of you who are dealing with that, you're just got to expose it, because there's no cure for this person. You can't appease them. It's going to have to be exposed. They're out of here. They are going to burn. So yeah, there's pride here. There's dough. That came out of my first reading. Somebody's puffed up. That's exactly what it said. Somebody who is lofty. They just lift themselves up. There's an issue here in the heart. Yes, it's really come down here. The word is yellow, and in the Hebrew, it is it's an issue. It's somebody's heart is full of a lizard heart, I guess. Yellowish colory stuff is here. It's also given a reference to a wolf as well, whatever that means. Somebody's a wolf in sheep's clothing is what I just heard. Well, we were getting spotted sheep out here. And somebody's a wolf. They're covered up in something. We had a covering energy. They're not who they say they are. They're a freaking lizard. They're full of the freaking devil, and they're going to burn. They're being led forth that way. That's why they're holding people up, because he knows his time is up. And people can't walk by love. There's something wrong here, people. There's something wrong here. And let Jehovah speak on. And you do know who this person is, because the hermit's here. That's high volume knowledge. This Lamed goes back to the teacher staff. You're dealing with teachers for some of you all, or you're dealing with the staff of people within some type of a spiritual organization, or obviously for some people, or somebody in your city is like this. People do know who this is. Obviously, the people who are butting heads with somebody, you know why now. Jehovah's telling you. They're proud. They're full of the demon. They got a lizard on the inside. It's incurable in this person. You got to put them down, put them in prison, whatever they got to do. They've done something really nasty. There's a big fat freaking issue here. Okay, they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. This goes back to protecting the sheep, moving it in a new direction. Well, this person's got a group that's also just as nasty probably with them, or they're misleading somebody, but somebody's trying to protect something here. Well, you can't protect this lizard. It's got to get out of the land. We just declare and decree that it gets exposed. It gets exposed so that our land can be healed. Jehovah, what else do you want to bring out here? It's got to be dealt with. Thank you, Jehovah. So we have security here and clinging and confiding in, what somebody's going to a counselor and trying to figure out what to do. Like I said yesterday, that card that came out, somebody was trying to appease somebody that's got issues, and you just can't. They're in debauchery. They can't. They're spotted people. They can't. So Jehovah's just going to bring it out here. So we got committed relationships and things like that here, and we got skin coming out here, and we got somebody in camouflage within some type of situation. They ain't who they say they are. Okay, Jehovah just bringing it out here. Let me take one more message, Jehovah. What else would you like to say about this? Make your decision today. Say you're out. We know about you. It's incurable. You don't even have a decision here anymore. Jehovah's brought it to our attention. You've made a disgrace in the city. It will be known in the city, but it's for our cleansing the city, okay? You're a disgrace. You brought the disgrace. You cannot sit here and cover it. It's going to be exposed. It's going to be right in your face because you're proud, you're lofty, and Jehovah's bringing it down. And we as a people are going to cleanse this city regardless. You're a disgrace. You're out. And that's how it needs to be. That's how it needs to be addressed, people. You make your decision. You don't let this person hold you up anymore. They don't get to do that anymore. Yeah. There's going to be double for somebody's trouble that somebody's been put under. Yes. Because it's been a freaking disgrace. This has been an oppressing energy that's been in the land, people. The dragon's being put down. The word was trample in my other reading, and he's going to trample down on the dragon, he said, and the adder, which is a snake, in which the hermit normally holds the snake in his hand. So he that gives to the poor shall not lack, but he that hides his eyes shall have many a curse. And we had energies coming out stating that we were going to rule over our oppressor now. And the people have been oppressing people on purpose because they're just a nasty oppressor that likes to lock people up because they've got an issue in their heart. They're a freaking lizard. They're high. They're proud. I'm gonna take from you. I'll do what I want. Their mind's gone, people. The proud's coming down. They really are. So somebody has closed their eyes to somebody that has been oppressed and has needed something and has taken what was actually theirs for a lot of people, and they've taken it and stole it and everything else. There's a big fat freaking issue here. Their heart is full of yellow pus, okay? And Jehovah says that you shall break the kingdom of darkness today, and he's going to do it for you. And command the north, the south, the east, and the west gate in your city to be opened for the King of Glory to come in. So we take authority right here, right now, and for you do it in your city, whoever's watching me, and I command for the north, the south, the east, the west gate in our cities to be opened, and for this crap to be exposed, so that the King of Glory can wash it clean, get rid of the lizard, Jehovah. You are going to break forth and take this dark energy out today by your light. This will come out today. This is absolutely incredible, as always, how Jehovah will expose the thing. Let the people be glad and rejoice and have a successful outcome today, and let the King of Glory come in, and let's get rid of this lizard. Okay? Shalom.